Now, you've mentioned Yatoivo as having sort of shaped your political thinking from those formative years.
Those days,
Yeah,
there were key figures here.
yeah,
Isiatoivo, Iskahumba Kandola,
yeah,
Simon Kakungwa.
yeah.
These were the key figures.
Kakumba Kandola is from what would be our Hangwana region these days.
It's from Ndola.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's from Ndola. Yeah.
So,
Of course, in your area was Mr. Homateni. Yeah. These were the key people
yeah,
who came to mobilize the whole area here.
yeah.
Of course, there were some operatives here and there,
Yeah,
especially people who have returned from, this WAPO was founded by contract workers.
yes.
Yeah. So the people who returned from contract came here and they were targeting young people, the youth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For that conscious to instill that kind of thinking.
that's right.
Yeah. So Yatoivo is your hero clearly, and you also
He's the one who recruited me.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But you also have this attachment to President Nuyoma. You also consider him a hero, and that's okay. I mean, you can have as many heroes as you like. If you can sketch the role that these two men play, not very much the role, but when you hear this debate, people saying, yeah, Yatoivo should have been elevated above Sam Nujoma, and others saying, but Sam started from 1960 onwards, while I suppose Yatoivo was still not around. Even when you say Sam Nujoma is founding president, you get people saying, yeah, no, Yatoivo that title should have been bestowed on Yatoivo. And the dynamics there, I don't think people delve into the dynamics of what led to some of these classifications. What would you say if somebody was debating with you?
No, you have to go back to the genesis of the movement.
Yeah.
When Toivo and his colleagues in Cape Town started the movement there,
OPC.
OPC,
Yeah.
and Toivo was deported from Cape Town, and he was determined to come to the north to mobilize the north.
Yeah.
People in central Namibia wanted somebody who is in Windhoek, who can contact the international world. I think that is, in my guess is that is what brought up this seemingly division or whatever it is. But what is important, people must realize that these two figures played very critical role in a different way.
Yeah.
Toivo mobilized the population at home. Nujoma mobilized international solidarity abroad. These things are complementary. You can only one person is a president. And I'm happy to say that Toivo didn't really care what role he was playing. He only wanted the independence of his country. Full stop.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We were earlier talking about how the five of you now crossed into Botswana. For how long would you stay in that country before you proceed to your subsequent destinations?
No, we left here end of November after the school holidays.
1950, you said
65.
65, yes.
We spent our Christmas in a small town called Kasane. Not Kasane, but Maun.
Maun, yeah, okay.
Maun. So we arrived in Francistown.
Yeah.
Just around the New Year. Then we stayed there, Zambia had also just gained its independence.
Yeah.
So you had to be cleared to enter Zambia.
Oh, yeah.
And the easiest for SWAPO to clear you is to get you admitted in a school somewhere in Zambia.
Oh, yeah.
Now, those days, as you know, that was the height of Cold War. Americans built 2 schools in Africa targeting refugees. One in Zambia called Mkumbi International College, and the one in Tanzania called Kurasin. So we were now admitted at Mkumbi, so the Zambian government had good reason to admit it because we were going to school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. In terms of Nangolo Mbumba, who's obviously older than you, what was his life like here? Was he a teacher yet? Because I think he also went on to...
No, he also followed the secondary school line, matric. The teachers here, once you do your stand 6, you can go for teaching. You can go do 2 years of preparation. Then you go to teach your primary school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Prior to this interview, we were having lunch in your house, and there's someone who said we were having a joke. He was narrating liberation struggle stories, and I think he joked to say that, and it's not only him, I think a lot of people say that people left Namibia for exile either because they're inspired to go and participate in the struggle for their country, or they were maybe persecuted and ran away. What was your situation?
In the mid-60s, when we left, that's the year the first guerrillas came back, but that was top secret. You didn't know that SWAP was training people to go to war.
Yeah, that was prior to Ngulumbashi.
Prior to Ngulumbashi. But what was happening, which inspired many young people to go that time, my time, the Namibian, the Southwest Africa case was before the International Court of Justice. In fact, when we went, the ruling was to come in a year's time. Say, we are not going to stay there for a year. We are fighting a just cause, so the ruling will be in our favor.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was not in our favor.
Yeah.
So we had to stay there for 10 years without proper reinforcement from home, because boss became now very active, preventing people to whatever, until the coup in Portugal, which allowed people to trek through Angola. Yeah. So for those up to 74, I don't think that there were more than 300 swappers abroad. Yeah, very few people. We knew each other, everyone.
Yeah. And your how was life like? I suppose you were not married yet.
No, I was a young man, person.
You were a young person. But to arrive at that radical decision to leave your country and live the life that you've known all your life, be your friends in this area, your parents, just gone. It's not like today somebody can go to New York and then they have WhatsApp calls, they call each other or whatever. That must have been, why would anyone take a decision to that extent?
No, that was just the spirit of the time.
Yeah.
It was just the spirit of the time. When we were young people, when we greet each other, the word comrade didn't exist at that time.
Yeah.
You say fighter.
Fighter. Okay.
You say fighter.
Yeah. Wonderful. We go for a quick break and then return with Nahas Angula.
Stock up and save with the best deals at WB. Get 1 liter Vita Creamy for $11.99. 2 liter Nam Milk or Maere for $44.99. 200 gram top class spice mix for $11.99. 10 kg Hotchfeld maize for $84.99. Plus 2 kg surf washing powder for just $52.99. See more WB specials online at www.vurmanbrock.com. We care.
We care. Vurman Brock.
The conversation continues from here, from Okalumbu village in Onyaanya Constituency. Now, former Prime Minister, 8 years is such a milestone. And you have gone through phases of your life, both personal and also that which you dedicated to national service. If you were to, I know there are many, but what is the one thing that you say it's a life well lived, particularly because of this particular achievement or aspiration that I managed to put behind me?
I'm a teacher by training.
Yeah.
I love teaching. I love children. When I was assigned by the SWAPO Executive Committee, that time it was called Executive Committee,
Yeah.
not a political bureau,
Yeah.
to start a school for children in Zambia. Of course, it was a challenge, but it was also a form of an opportunity to make my contribution. And I hope that I have not disappointed the people I've been interacting in this sector of education and culture.
Yeah.
I tried my level best.
You gave it your best.
Yeah.
You have left public office nearly 10 years ago now.
That's right. 2013.
Yeah, absolutely, yes. So what have you dedicated your life since then? I mean, what keeps you busy?
I can tell you that this is the best time, a time I can control, I can decide. My year basically is divided in phases. December to April, I'm here, planting and cultivating mahango. If you want the bushel of mahango, just ask me, I'll show you, I'll give you.
Yeah.
So that's the time.
Yeah.
Around June, July, of course, I'm at my commercial farm, tagging my animals and castrating them, vaccinating them. Then it's only this time when there's nothing much to do because you are just waiting for rains. So I spend much of the time. If I didn't have my birthday, I would be in Windhoek just now.
Yeah.
But I can tell you that being out of government, being out of politics, is the best which can happen to you.
Yeah. It's funny that you say that because I remember when President Hage Geingob was speaking at the opening of the SWAPO Congress now in, was it late November, December 2022, and he kept talking about these characters in government, these faceless people that he did not mention, or whose names he did not mention, who keep bothering him. Saying, Mr. President, give me 2 more years.
Yeah.
But he's saying these are people that have been in government since inception of our nationhood. I mean...
No, when you are... People don't like change.
Yeah.
For sure, you have to prepare for your retirement. Political office is the most unsettling office because you have no job security.
Yeah.
You have no job security, so you have the person who appointed you can also disappoint you.
Yeah.
So you have to prepare for your retirement and make sure that you can continue with your life and live it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you prepare yourself, like I did perhaps, and then now it is costing me my pension.
In what way do you think you over did that?
Because of job insecurity,
Yeah,
you build a house in Ovamuradia, like this one.
yeah,
You have to maintain it after your retirement.
yes.
Job insecurity, you have to have a cattle post somewhere, Manget area. You have to maintain that that thing,
Yes.
even in your retirement.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have a house in Windhoek. You have to maintain that house.
Yes.
Then you have a commercial farm. You have to maintain that commercial farm
Yeah.
with your retirement,
Yes.
whatever you receive in your retirement. I'm mentioning this just to tell you that politicians live in anxiety
Yes.
because you don't know the person who appointed you when he's going to disappoint you.
Mm-hmm.
So you start investing here, this. But once you retire, you have to maintain those things.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Are you a wealthy man? Did you make a fortune out of government or during your time there?
No, I'm not a wealthy man. A wealthy man. In my language, there are two words.
Yeah.
Msigono, mtokere.
Yeah.
Ngamsigono.
Washonga.
By class, not by income.
Okay.
Not by income, by class.
Yeah.
In Ontonga here.
And by income?
Eh?
And by income?
By income. No, I'm comfortable. I have my house. I will show you my grandness. I have my cattle in my farm.
Yeah.
Every other month I sell perhaps 20 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
My pension is not bad. So,
Wonderful. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm asking
I'm
that.
not complaining.
Yeah, I'm asking that because there has also been this notion, which a lot of people, including myself, actually dismiss, or maybe I just haven't seen money, like ministers and others would. So, when the president, and I'm not saying you must speak on his behalf now, but when President Hage Geingob in 2015 declared his wealth with his wife, and he said he was worth 50 million. And a lot of questions came about.
Perhaps it's not cash.
Yeah, of course. No, but
Yeah,
he also...
You can put all these things
together,
together and say that
they are worth this
replacement
much.
value
Yeah,
of this setup.
yeah. Yeah, no, that's a fair point.
Yeah, replacement value of this setup, if you want to rebuild it from scratch, you should have 2 million.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah, something like that.
Yes.
It probably is not cash in the bank.
It's a fair point.
Yeah.
I'm asking because the president was counting things like, I started working very early. I worked in Zambia. Chief, I've worked for how long? And if you ask me to produce money that from my job 10 years ago, I don't have a cent of that. Again, maybe I'm reckless with my money, I do not know, but the story just didn't sound convincing that somebody would have made that money from that. And again, I'm not saying that he didn't make his money legitimately. I just found the reasons that he put out a bit odd. So in one of the things, and it's
in
good,
my culture,
yeah,
we don't declare wealth, income, because we live with the relatives who are poor.
Yeah.
We live with neighbors who are poor. And you don't want that's why my house looks
cozy.
No, humble.
There's an element of shame if others were working.
Yes, it's an element
land.
of shame. It's an element of competition.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
How many children do you have of your own?
My children?
Yes.
Oh, I have 5.
You have 5 children. Do you have grandchildren?
Yes, Nambata has got a grandchild.
Okay. So you also then giving your... I'm asking because there was a day when I think it was in Uganda where an opposition politician was saying that Yoweri Museveni is so old that for the few hours that he's awake, he should spend those with his grandchildren.
My grandchildren are at university.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, no, that's fine.
They're doing the university.
Okay. So you have, again, those are spin-offs of, I'm sure you have played the role in that, even if they have their own parents. Being a Nahas Angula grandchild also puts natural pressure on you, because there will be a lot of shame if you were to turn out completely different from the line that your
No, you
grandfather
assist the
took.
way you can.
Yes,
Their parents are also parents.
of course. Yeah,
I tell them that my parents helped me
yeah,
to go to school. I helped you to go to school, help your child.
yeah.
Yeah.
As we draw to the conclusion of this conversation, former Prime Minister, when you are 80, and it's a new age, of course, you only turned 80 this week.
Just a number.
It's not like you are a veteran of being 80.
Just a number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does anyone in their 80s still aspire to do? What will you be still aspiring to do after a very fulfilling and very successful life that you've lived?
Well, speaking for myself, I am a child of solidarity.
Yeah,
When I went abroad, I was 22 years old.
yeah,
Through solidarity, I was able to be educated there. Through solidarity, Namibia, I was able to be free.
yeah,
My religion is actually solidarity. Helping here, make your contribution here,
yeah.
and so on and so forth. That's why I'm running a foundation called Community Skills Development Foundation, with 8 training centers all over Namibia. It's a kind of a payback if you want to use a crude word. You have to do something because other people did something for you.
Yeah,
Tomorrow, my day will start like this. 10 o'clock, Onyaanya Parish Church.
yeah,
I gave them something to Solotade. I said, any parishioner who is 65 years old and above, join me.
yeah,
So that I can also share something with them.
yes,
Then at 3 o'clock we come here. My neighbors. I woke up early this morning. Went to that house. Kasipa Gethingu. That house Kasipa Gethingu. That's a traditional thing.
yes,
Yeah, you give some small meat
yes,
to old people who cannot reach here. So, to me, sharing and caring
yeah,
is how I was brought up,
yeah.
and that is how I live my life. Yeah.
Absolutely. So I suppose the last question then, very last question is then, we hear people saying, I've retired from active politics. And politics is the only thing that you've known, really. I mean, maybe,
No.
yeah, it's not a fair point, but you've lived that political life all your life. Let me put it that way. Does it ring in your mind once in a while to say, look, how do you actually retire from active politics? Do you say I'm no longer availing myself for anything? What is your plan politically?
No, I don't have a political plan. You know what happens?
Yeah,
Is we are aging. New generations are coming. They don't know you.
yeah,
What you're going to do in politics with the people, with the young children?
yeah,
No, it's not fair to them. It's not fair to yourself. Make your contribution in different ways.
yeah,
In different ways, not necessarily. Politics is not everything.
yeah.
Politics now has become even a job something. Not because people have got ideas that I want a society which looks like this, which looks like that.
Yeah,
They go there because they want the SNT or whatever, daily allowance when they travel. That is not supposed to be the meaning of politics.
Yeah.
Politics is supposed to be driven by ideals. I want to build a society on the basis of, if it were myself, of social justice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Tadekuru.
Thank you very much.
From Mirongo Hitatu.
Yeah.
It's
a milestone.
Yes.
But I'm still here.
Yeah.
Thanks God. Thanks God.
Yes. Well, we thank God. Former Prime Minister Nahas Angula signing out. Thank you for watching.